Samsung Galaxy S4 has a lot of features that make this one of the most interesting Android devices you'll see. But there's a lot more going on you may not be aware of. Here are 5 underrated tips for using the Samsung Galaxy S4. The Galaxy S4 features a number of quick settings that you can easily use to turn certain features on or off. Now, in addition to that, you can actually edit it by just going here and changing the order of what appears. But there's actually a way to seeing all of them at once. What you do is instead of swiping down with one finger, you swipe down with 2 fingers, and now you'll see all of the different toggles that you can turn on and off. When you have multi-window turned on, you can actually do 2 things at once on one screen. So you can have YouTube open in one window and you can have a note-taking app in the other. But the annoying part about this is that you see this little indicator on the screen at all times. Now, you can hold down on the indicator and drag it to reposition it, but why not just get rid of it completely? To do that, hold down on the back button and you see it goes off screen. In the event that I need it again, all I have to do is hold down on the back button again, and now I can go back to doing 2 things at once like I was before. You may notice sometimes that the home button is slow to respond. That's because S-Voice is enabled. So if you don't use S-Voice because you prefer Google Now or you just have a different shortcut, it's actually a good idea to disable that. So once you launch S-Voice by tapping the home button twice, go to Settings, and then disable Open from Home key. So from now on, when you press home, you should see it snap a split second faster. If you notice that AirView doesn't work as you've seen it in previous demos, it's not because your phone is messed up. It's actually because you need to edit it in settings to make sure everything is enabled. So by default, AirView might be on and off, but don't just tap that button. You actually need to tap AirView and change individual settings to make sure they're all on and working. So once you have that done, you can go back into Gallery and you can hover over certain images and you'll see previews as intended. The same concept applies to air gesture. So you need to go back to settings, click on my device, motion and gestures, and make sure air gesture is turned on and then go to actually tap on the left hand side. And from there you can actually change the different options of what you want to do. And if you need help previewing it, you can just tap on a button and it'll say try it, and you can actually get a demo of how it works so you can understand more. Samsung is really big on the life companion thing, but I don't really want a life companion. So to get rid of that, all I have to do is hold down on the screen, drag down, and tap this icon. And once I do that, I can change the text to be whatever I want it to be. So I'm going to say Andrew rules because it's a fact. Oh, I misspelled rules. And aside from that, I can also turn on and off the time and date, and I can change the font to something that's a little more my speed, and I can change the color if I want. Okay, I'll save that. And now the next time I turn on my screen, I have something else to say. This has been a quick look at some of the things you can do with the Samsung Galaxy S4. Now remember, this is a phone that's chock full of features, so don't be surprised if when you're navigating, you pick up a few things along the way. If you're aware of a feature or a tip that we didn't cover in this video, be sure to let us know in the comments section below. But otherwise, this is Andrew from mobileburn.com. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, click like and subscribe.